Hey guys, it's Matt Goldsman from GamersCast, and get ready to race, because here is my review of Sonic and Sega All Star Racing. Alright, first thing you'll notice in the game is the roster. And the one thing you will notice about it is it seems to be a lot more focused on the Sonic universe than any of the other Sega franchises. If you want to get a bit more of a well-rounded roster, you'll have to unlock those characters manually later on. Another thing that struck me as odd was that the intro music for the opening stage was the same music that was used for the final boss in Sonic Adventure 2. How do you go from final boss music to intro? Whatever. And if you can't hear me talking right now, it's probably because one of my biggest gripes with the game is talking over me. That's right, this game has a very annoying announcer that will be talking during the entire race.
Eggman takes his maniacal lead. Burn the fire, Shadow! Amigo's more than funny, that monkey can drive! Now that's old school racing right there, folks!
I mean, shut up! Obviously I know what's happening. I'm playing the fucking game, aren't I? I mean, why do we need a commentator? Is it really necessary? Another huge problem I had with this game is what happens when you fall off the ledge. Now watch this.
On to lap 2, where things should
It throws you right back off. Granted, this only happened like 1 or 2 times, but still, that shouldn't happen at all. Now, moving on to the gameplay, the game feels like a ripoff of Mario Kart, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's frantic 8-player races with item boxes that you can use against your opponents and toss at them. And just like Mario Kart, these items make the game very luck-based during races. However, not as much so as the more recent Mario Kart, as this game only has 8 players per race, as opposed to Mario Kart, which has 12. This makes a surefire success formula for somewhat decent fun. And each character has their own unique special power-up of awesomeness, which they use to rain hell across the entire course, and just doom across all the other players. This adds a bit more variety to the gameplay of a typical race. The game also features a mission mode of objectives you can complete, which adds a tiny bit more lasting appeal to the game. The game also has online play, which supports up to 8 players racing online. However, every single time I did matchmaking, for some reason I can only find 1 other person. To compensate for this, the game will add as many bots as needed in order to make an 8-player race online. Granted, I was only playing with 1 other person during each race, but for the most part, it was virtually lag-free. All in all, it's a solid title, using the formula that Mario Kart made famous and putting its own unique Sega twist on it. Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing gets an 8.2
Uh-oh, that had to hurt!
out of 10.